Hey everybody, it's Rob. I just got a lot of work done on the trail light yesterday. Got the deck put down, the vinyl flooring in, put the seats back. So I figured if you want to follow along, you can see I got the vinyl in. Got some of the seats back in it. It's starting to look like a camper again. It's a little messy in here. It's been under construction. So you've seen in the last video how I did all the framing underneath. Basically like a joist system for a house. And then I just sheeted it with plywood. As you can see, and this has turned out super strong. I'm really happy with it. And it'll have some flex and stuff going down the road. Shouldn't be a problem. Put the vinyl floor, I sheeted it yesterday, put the vinyl flooring down, put the seats back in, got the table mounted back. Still a little bit to do. I still need to put the hot water heater in there. The water tank sits right here under the bed. I gotta drill some holes in the floor to run the drain line out for the wiring and stuff. And I gotta redo the braces that hold that little shelf up that go down to the floor. I think the floor's probably 3/8, maybe a little higher than it was originally. And then as I put the here, let me move this broom out of the way. That seam right there rides on the main frame of the trailer, so I cut those little pieces in, so if I need be, I can pull that piece out anytime and have a look down under there, see if it's wet. And I think I mentioned in the second video that I actually polyurethane the floor joists just to keep them from rotting. But the same thing over here, I can pull that piece out if I need to, just to have a look in there to see if it's wet. But I don't plan on, I'm trying to keep it sealed up. I do have some vinyl. I'm not sure if I'm going to put any under the bed. I might just leave it the natural wood. Yeah, so it's coming along pretty good. It's turning out way better than I thought it was going to be, so I'm really happy about it. I've got to put there's a frame that goes through the middle here, and then one that mounts across here, a couple other that hold the bed. I might have to adjust all these rails because I've raised the floor up. I don't know, I'll have to get the bed framing pieces in here and go from there. I might have to raise all those up a little bit because the floor is higher, so this bench is higher, and it catches part of the back of it catches part of the bed too, so I think I'm gonna have to raise them up a hair, but that's no big deal. So it's getting closer and closer. I still got to put the bathroom back together. Over here on this side, where I ended up using 1/2 inch, so it comes right about here is where the 3/4 stops, and then the 1/2 inch, it just planed out better, so I used it planed out pretty flat. So at the bathroom door, we're at 1/2 inch high right here, but I've got to put the vinyl down in there and then just get an oak reducer, basically shaped like a wedge, so it'll just have a little step down, nothing too crazy. Eventually I might redo the shower in there, but everything works good, and I just need to caulk it up. I think that's about it so far. I need to put some trim along here. I think I'm going to cut some wood and then paint it black so it kind of picks up the black from the And have some black pieces of trim along there. I think that might look cool. Got the table in there. It's so much sturdier now that the floor is actually solid. Before, that thing flopped around like a flag in the wind. What else? Got the new propane detector down there wired up. That's about it for now. Things are starting to move along pretty sweet. We'll be camping in no time. I'm really happy with it. Let's see. And down here at the door, I'm probably just going to caulk that, straighten up the edge a little bit. I might put a little piece of oak there. I don't know. I've got something in the garage I could use. So yeah, it's coming along great. I'm real happy with it. And the floor should last a good long time. Once I put the plywood down, it really stiffened it up. So it's then along the edges, I ran some screws in to catch the wall there. There's like 2 pieces of square aluminum, the one that you've seen in the other videos, and then at the bottom of the wall there's one. So I ran some screws in to catch that, so it kind of hooks it all together. And I did poly some of the plywood, but not all of it. There's a big sheet that runs underneath the table in the middle here. I didn't poly that. I bought exterior grade plywood, so the glue is supposed to be waterproof if it gets wet, but I'll be keeping an eye on it from now on, so if I see any water leaking in, I should be able to get it fixed or seal it back up before any problems happen. So there we are. We're on our way back to camping. Thanks for following along.